Good morning, everybody. My name is Azalea, and you're watching my YouTube channel, WayCrunchy. And this is the Old Shack series. We bought a house for $20,000 cash, and we have been spending the last 6 months fixing this house up, getting it ready for us to live in. This is a super important video series to me because I preached and preached for years while I was saving up my money about breaking the rent mortgage cycle. Your number one living expense is your rent or your mortgage. And if you can get rid of that, then you can have a freer life. So here I am living that liberated life, almost free of rent and mortgage forever. In the last video, I was telling y'all I was excited. I had a metal scrapper coming to get rid of some big nasty stuff around the property, and it didn't pan out yesterday or in the last video, but we're about to do it this morning, y'all. Some big stuff is getting out of here. It's going to change the entire energy flow of the property. If you didn't know, electrical wires fetch a fine price at the scrap metal. So I've got a big bag of electrical wires. So this heavy, hard labor of moving the stuff off the property is being paid for in the scrap metal. So I'm not paying for this. It's like a trade. All these wires, a lot of wires have copper inside. So that's to sweeten the pot to get people over here to do the big nasty work. John and I have zero desire to have oil heat. We have oil heat at the barn right now. Oil's gone sky high. It is so much more expensive this year than it was last year, and you just never know what those prices are going to do. So we're going to go for more of an electric or maybe one day wood burning situation. But so the oil tank, that's got to go, and they're going to get that out of here today. That's going to free up the entire side of this house. And this is the side of the house that the contractors are going to be repairing for us, where the old-timey chimney came down at some point before we owned the property. This is our dump, our own little garbage yard here on the side of this house as well. And all of the drop ceilings that we removed from the house, giving us more ceiling height, there was metal framing holding in the tiles. So all that metal framing is going with the scrap metaler today. Now, the reason I'm not cashing in all this scrap metal for myself is that I have work that needs to be done. And that metal is like currency that I can trade. And this is the big job that is going to be done today by the scrap metalers. So over here in my deep dark basement, there is the nastiest, oldest, not working, broken, tore up hot water heater. And that's going to go today.
I see it.
Yeah, you can see it. Come on down, son. Watch the cat if you got the cat down here. All right, so this is the nasty old hot water heater. And so this is going to be a job. Maybe it has to be pumped out. Who knows if there's water in there. And then it has to go through the basement, down some stairs, out here, and then like across the yard to get it out of here. So this will be a big energy shift. Especially if there's standing water in that hot water heater. This is going to be huge for the energy flow of this property. That's a terrible little hot water heater. By little, I mean huge. Terrible hot water heater. It's draining now.
Look how much it's draining. I mean, it's draining enough to drain every single one of them here.
Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so much better. Bye, big nasty. What a big nasty job that was. Thankful for work trades in this world. The whole bottom of that hot water heater was just about rusted out. It kind of started to come to pieces.
Yes, it
We got a little tiny mess to clean up, but that is just fine because we got that huge monster out of here. That is something I absolutely could not have done on my own.
I don't think anyone can do it on their own.
Always trying to think out of the box. Work trade. You know, I love my life where I get to work for myself. I write books, make blogs, raise babies, fix house. And I have no boss. And if I feel like making some money, then I work on it. And you know, people doing scrap metal, they feel like making some money, they do some work. And I support that. I love it. That is such a huge job. And that's done. That's such a huge job and it's done. I could just stop working for today and that would be good. Although we do have to pick up that sofa. All right, I'm just waiting for my father who's gonna come with his truck and help us get this couch. So we're just roaming around looking at what they got at the restore. I just love to look. Y'all, so John's office is gonna be in the basement and he doesn't have a real work chair for her working at the computer. I'm gonna pick this one up for him as a present. Y'all, the couch is here. So the couch will go up against that wall. And then I guess the TV will go over here next to the window. So you can sit and look out the window or look out the television.
And maybe you could put the television in the window space.
Well, Tom,
Huh?
don't compute just yet. Let's take this to the kitchen.
Did you pick it up?
Will you go to the other side? I can't believe this house has a kitchen table and a couch now. This couch is really cute, clean, fresh, perfect condition, no stains, no tears. The couch at our barn house that we've been using the last 5 years, I bought, vintage, sort of same era, floral couch, is a total stain, not individual stains. All the stains merged into one giant stain in the entire couch that my children and my little dog Fred and everything lived on for 4 years, 5 years. Is a mess. And every sewn fabric patch on there is covering a hole. So we're upgrading the couch system. This was $125 and it is in great condition. And here's to the next 5 years.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like your Moxie. You're the Moxie's person I know.
Pretty much.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Do you like my complimenting?
Yeah. Why do I only have one little arm protector? So look at all the yellow in this couch, gold. What do we think for the walls in here? Like a sap green. We need something bright because there's not enough light in here. Maybe green on the wall. Lighter tone than that one. Like a sap. Something bright, but not neon.
What does that mean?
Neon is like glowing. Alright, I'm gonna cover this couch. I found the other arm protector. There's a lot of dust floating around still.
Yep. Like it always is.
You know, for us, it's not just about getting the house moved in ready any old way. I'm really going for a lot of upgrades. just our living space in general. You know, the new couch, just some really wonderful, beautiful decor. You know, we're leveling up, not just in home ownership, but like decor and home life. It's going to be leveled up a little bit. And now we're back to Lowe's, going to pick up some supplies, and then it'll be about time to pick up my daughter, and that might be us calling it a day, but I just don't know. The sun is shining, and when the sun is shining, I am feeling good. Flip side of that is when the sun is not shining and it rains, I feel bad. Now I'm going to look at all the plants and daydream. Anyone wants to get me a housewarming present, I want blueberry bushes and blackberry bushes and roses. Oh my gosh, this tree is lovely. Look at this exquisite tree.
Huh. Odd. It's one of these things that makes these.
It's so pretty.
You've seen these, right?
It is contorted filbert. I want blackberries, I want figs, I want raspberries.
We have to get these.
Blackberries number one. I love blackberries best.
These are out already?
It feels hot, doesn't it?
These things.
All right. For $12, I got some sealant from over at Lowe's. I want to get out on this roof. I just went out to the car to get... I just went to go get Tom to spot me. I'm so silly. I just went to get my little son to spot me while I'm on this roof. But honestly, I need to wait till there's an adult on the premises. That's a heck of a fall. Okay. I made the smart decision. All right, let's go test for some lead paint. I've actually tested for lead paint before. You get this at Lowe's. It's a 2-pack for like $11. You squeeze it. Crochet, crispy. Let me read the directions again. You squeeze it, you rub this little swab. If it turns pink or red, there's lead present. You crush point A and crush point B. It's kind of hard to do. And then shake with it downward until the yellow liquid comes out through the end. You'll hear the shakiness in it. Here comes the liquid. See the darkness? See the liquid coming down? Wait till it gets down there, and that's the stuff you test with. So I've decided to just kind of paint with the Kills paint, just a clean slate in the basement, just to get the house more move-in ready. And we'll go back and dig out the basement to add more ceiling height and maybe a laundry room. Who knows? Another little bedroom for Tom, whatever. We got space, but that is a back burner project. But I need to get the house just more clean and livable. So before I go and paint this, it's peeling just a lot. So that's what I'm testing for lead today before I get down here in the basement. I've always been more leery of the basement. I think instincts are real. Instincts are valuable. And if it feels like I don't want to do it or touch it, follow those instincts and be on the safe side. All right, so the top layer that's peeling off the ceiling is not lead. It's yellowy. It turns pink or red. I've done this before, and it was lead paint that I tested for before, so I know what it looks like. I'm going to use the same test to do the layer of paint that's up under this top layer. Do like 30 seconds, it says on the thing. Well, there we have it. All right, that basement paint ain't lead. That's nice. All right, so it's with an easy, happy heart that I go on to that next project. I mean, it really blows my mind how much real wood beadboard. This whole basement is done in real wood beadboard. And they covered it up with like paneling, like compressed wood paneling, or not wood.